But okay, I'll get this together. Typically, like it's $150 to install a toilet. Okay. And then my hourly rate is $85 an hour. Okay. So then to plumb the other two, probably 2 hours.
Case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
Hello, my people. What's up? What's up? I miss you. I'm home out of the hospital. And just a quick live to clarify some confusion. What's up, Katie? Planet. WV Butterfly. Written in the stars. What's up, Mama? Karma Queen. Imaginary. I see all y'all. So Stacy, what's happening? Thank you guys for all the blessings and all that. So real quick on the update on that. I didn't pass the kidney stones yet, but I'll probably do it. But everything else that I had going on is pretty. My back is better, and the blood stuff is good. So I'm good, man. I'm good. I have like 5 days off still, and then I go back to work. But it's worked out. Work looked out. They finagled like I basically used, because it wasn't like a workers' comp thing. So I had some PTO time. I got a paycheck off that. And then they did something like they went negative PTO for me. Like they went minus 40 hours in the hole so I can get paid, and then I got a disability check coming. But it's over with. Sometimes it happens. But look, what we were talking about before I went to the hospital, I was just asking questions about this Dee Dee situation, which is very strange. A lot of people are, raising their eyebrows. There's a lot of questions to be asked. And then the behavior on the whole thing is just blown my mind. I've been blocked, shunned. I've stuck up for these people for a long time. There's something about asking questions with this Dee Dee thing that is hitting somebody's nerve. But the worst thing that you can do to White Boy is poke at me or try to shut me up. That's what I do. So it's not going to work. I have, so we'll see what this happens. So basically what I'm on here to say is before this live, I scheduled a live. It's the thumbnail that says reviewing the autopsy report. Unfortunately, with the autopsy report, I don't have a PDF. And when I do things, when I present things on YouTube, I'll give my opinion, sure. But if we're talking about something, I have to be able to show you. I have to show receipts. It's mandatory. And all I can tell you as of now is this. I got it. But no, it's on the way. It's on the way. So I scheduled that live. It doesn't mean, I think I scheduled it for like the 12th. It doesn't mean that we're going to do it on the 12th. I could do it tomorrow if I get it then. I could do it the following day. Whenever I get it, I promise you we'll go live. This is something tough. It's not a FOIA thing. It's a little difficult. I don't want to say too much, but all I could tell you is if you know this channel, I say what I mean, and I mean what I say, and I do what I say. Everybody should know that about White Boy. So it's on the way. I don't have it. The thing is, I scheduled the live, and if you go to that live, it'll say live starting in, 4 days and 35 minutes and 17 seconds or whatever. Oh shit, let me do something right now. Bam, 5 memberships. Who got them? If you got them, you are welcome. So I just wanted to clear the confusion up, man. Do a quick live that I'm home, catch up with you guys. I do have questions. I just think the behavior is very weird, man. I've been cool with Don and Candus for years. Well, for years, yeah, that's true. But majority, I've been pretty close with Don. I've talked to him about a lot of stuff. We've, he's like a friend, or like a real friend. And up until the situation with, Candus living with Dee Dee's husband after she died suddenly, you could imagine, as friends, I try to give advice. I thought it was an ugly situation. I didn't think it was something that married people do. It's just shitty people. I'm going to keep it real. And I wasn't the only one to feel like that. So did Don. And shit, Don even questioned what I'm seeking the truth for, if you really want to know. So if I'm going to be blocked, Don was on board. And then all of a sudden, Candus gets all mad that I'm asking questions. That was a moderator of mine. I knew Dee Dee. It wasn't just some person I didn't know. I'm not a bad man for asking questions, but why all the weird behavior? Very weird behavior. So yeah, I'm going to look into it. Despite whatever, it's just weird, man. The whole thing is weird. Basically it comes down to Candus got mad that I was looking at the truth on this, and she told Don, don't talk to him. So it's just weird. I'm coming out the hospital. I've been in jail. Don has reached out, and all types of other stuff. Years. And it's just strange that not a text, nothing. And if I'm gonna be honest, and I hate to say this, it's weird behavior because I don't know what will happen or where Candus will go the next time they get into a fight. But here's what I can tell you. It'll be soon. It's a weird control thing that she has. And when people hit you with this and start treating you like this, you start thinking. You start thinking back at things that were said. You start thinking back at things that were said. There's a lot I can say, and we'll probably talk about it all. Why not? There's a lot. There's definitely some red alerts that not only me but my wife have been told, and whatever I'm doing here is not going to find Summer Wells. All we can do is review behavior. Okay, review behavior, and with that, maybe somehow, some way, it fits a theory somebody has. Look, I don't have answers for that, but neither do the TBI. Nobody has answers. I'm not saying Candus harmed Dee Dee, but I want to know what happened, and I should be allowed to know that, and I'm going to know what happened. It's weird. It's very weird. It's all weird behavior. Let me hit these comments real fast. No problem. I'm glad that you got one, Planet. No problem. Did it come on the screen? Why did it go on the screen? Very weird behavior. I finally found out why she's mad at me, and I can say it. All I can say is it wasn't me. So if you guys don't know the name on the screen, the butterfly was friends with Candus for a long time, longer than I've been. And if you could remember, Candus was, saying she was gay. There was Butterfly to be the girlfriend. It was a hoax. This was so let me rewind a little bit. She goes on Ernie's panel and she starts selling out sideways. People sent me other things of her selling me and Noel out for no reason. And then she's like vocal about it. Okay. So I do a couple lives, whatever. She calls and apologized. Last time I talked to Candus, she was wasted. She apologized and said that, and she did the hoax. She's like, she told me, fuck all YouTubers. I'm going to make their life hell. And, she was wasted. Barely could speak. Straight up. This is when she was at Dee Dee's. Okay. This is after the hoax with the gay stuff. I know she's had the shit end of YouTube for sure. So I'm like, whatever, but the behavior is just weird. It's just like, it's not that you're making YouTubers, you're shitting on YouTubers. The point is you're on all these panels and in all these chats and you're not even talking about something. There's people asking questions and you're worried about YouTube drama. It's weird. Candus, despite the stuff that's happened on YouTube to them, she likes this shit. And it comes out when she drinks. And obviously, you don't need me to tell you. You don't see her on YouTube anymore. Why is that? Because she's back home with Don. So she'll pop in here and there, very little. But when when she goes away, everywhere, and what did she didn't cause any drama. She just made herself look like an idiot. And I don't know. It is what it is. I could merely ask her about the Dee Dee situation, but she doesn't want questions asked. And I think there's something to look at 100%. And we're going to look at it and we will get to the bottom of it. That I can promise you. I just don't have it tonight. And I scheduled a live. So I'm just here kind of like clarifying the situation. So you'll see on my channel, shorts, videos, live. It should say upcoming live. And I have it scheduled for like the 12th, maybe the 13th. I forget. That means nothing. That just meant I can't do it tonight because I don't have the receipts yet. They're on the way. They are literally on the way. And we will get to the bottom of it. That I can promise you. Let me just do something real fast, guys. Make this a little bigger. Let's see your comments. There we go. I just found the live. Sorry, I'm so happy to see you back. Yes, I'm happy to be back. I missed you guys. I really did. Stacy, I ain't seen you in a minute. We all have questions, but I think you can find some truth. I totally agree with that. I'm just really, look, man, behavior is important to me. I noticed I didn't look good in his last video. It looked very pale. Who's this? Did y'all hear Killer Looks is in the hospital? No, I haven't heard that. A lot of people are. I don't know. So yeah, it's behavior is important in general, man. This was like a weird thing. A lot of people say, oh, they used you, oh, this and that, but you can say that. I hear what you're saying. For me, I didn't, for a year, I didn't talk to Candus a lot, right? I did throughout the years, sure, but I talked to Don a lot, and I've seen them fight a million times. Do I run to tell YouTube? No, because it's pointless. I'm just telling you this because I've seen this before. I've seen this movie before, right? I just haven't seen the last one, which was weird. Living with the woman's husband who just died for a long time, drunk as fuck. That's a bad combo. That's weird. Okay. It's very strange. And all I know is she does not want me talking about this, to the point where I even have heard like she's trying to get these weirdo YouTubers to go at me. And that is comical. Comical. It's comical. What is Pandrew gonna do? Say my name in the title and get 300 views? Or these other weird people that she talks about. That weirdo, what's her name? That fucking weirdo. Man, what's that lady's name that records them and shit? Noelle. The fucking lady, man. That weird. I don't even know her name. Lips is like, I got it. Like puts a post up, like tagging me, like telling me that I'm not going to die while I'm in the hospital. Hey, moron. Did I say that? It's just like, what, like these weirdos, like I will destroy these weirdos. Like, it's just like, how are you? Good luck with that. But it's, but why? But why? It's very weird behavior, people. It's a 180. It's a 180. And then, and it puts, like I said, I've established a friendship with Dom. It puts a weird thing there, a weird. Look, I'll tell you something. When I started asking questions about this, I was still talking to Don. Listen to what I'm saying. When I started asking questions about what happened to Dee Dee with Candus, I was still in communication with Don. Because I remember getting a text from Tim Mullins to say, go take it easy. It's still the man's wife. I hear him. I hear what he's saying, but this is my YouTube channel, I hear what he's saying, but this is what I do. And if you want me to respect the man's wife should respect him and not be with.
You're really doing what Don wanted you to.
Yeah.
You guys talked every day before.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's nothing that, it's just weird. There is something that really, it's more than a trigger. I don't know what it is, guys, but you can see it for yourself, and you don't need me to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But we will get to the bottom of it. It's just, and all this is going to do, man, is show behavior. I don't know what it can do. Look, I don't know what we're going to find out. Who knows? But the behavior we can look at. When shit like this happens with the 180, it makes me question almost everything in conversation I had with her. And there was a couple conversations that were weird. Weird. They were weird when they were told, not anything to do with this 180. Literally things about children, her children. Very, very weird things. I don't know. It's not up for me to say, but I'm not the only person who was there. Wifey's there. A lot of weird stuff, man. It just makes.
Fuck his lips. People just reported her ass to the Exploited Children's Foundation because apparently she's putting her kids online for people to look at. That
lady looks like a fucking gremlin. She's fucking gnarly looking. That's your hitters. I mean, come on,
and
man.
You were close to dying. You could have died.
I have no idea.
You were very sick. Nobody can sit there and say shit.
Very questionable.
She won't say a fucking thing if she's in the same state as me.
So I did probably. I don't know. I had all these IVs. I got to go back in a week to give blood. How big were those my kidney stones? How big are the kidney stones?
They're small. You have 2 2-millimeter.
2 2-millimeter kidney stones. They didn't pass yet. I'm just waiting on that. But the pain, man, is down a lot. And I guess I'm glad I stayed. I've never been in the hospital before.
Your lungs started collapsing.
Yeah, and then I had this I went for a tore muscle and they found all this shit. So it's all good, man. I got some meds. You know, I just gotta take it easy.
Your heart is having problems.
Can told Pandrew to get off Brooks' channel, and he jumped off real quick.
Yeah, she's like putting down these people are listening to her.
That dude is
going here or there. He does.
That's comical. Thank you, Goya. You know, so I don't know. This is not going to be a smear campaign, but look, you know, at the same time, I don't even have to tell you guys. I have been pretty good to the Wells family. I've been pretty solid to the Wells family. But all this happening is weird. So if this is the treatment that I get, that's fine. You don't want to talk? That's fine. I'll talk to you guys about a lot of things. So that's just how we're going to do it. And I don't know what will come of it. I don't know. My thing is behavior, man, is big on the cases and stuff. You know, I got to be honest. I got to be honest. There's a lot I want to say, kind of. For a long time, if you look at like the facts of the case with Summer Wells, there's no, not theories, just the facts. It's hard to just put blame on them. The CPS stuff, I understand, but you know, there's really not too many facts. A lot of the theories come, and I listen to. I've heard a lot of theories. People reach out to us. I've heard a lot of theories, man, a lot, and I don't know. All I can tell you is when I went on top of that roof with my phone, I was on top of the roof recording. That truck came down, and it almost looked right in front of me. Like you could see a little girl walking and then cut somebody's snatcher. But as far as theories with Don and Candus, who knows? I don't think that I can't, in my opinion, I don't know if Don had anything to do with anything. It just doesn't make any sense. He's at work, this and that. You know, hypothetically, did he go with the flow if something happened? Maybe. Candus is like, how do you say it? Negligent. Okay. So I'll tell you, like, I have a cat. His name is Littles. And if I open my sliding glass door to go out the back patio, I shut it really fast. Because if I leave it open too long, he'll zoop out. I gotta go catch him, right? So when I'm in the house, I'm always, if I don't see Littles, I start freaking out. Who opened the door? Where's Littles? Where's Littles? Right? I don't see Candus doing that with her daughter or her sons. If like Josie wasn't in eyesight, I don't think she would freak out. If she didn't see Summer, I don't think she would freak out. You know, it's just, it's what I know, but it's my opinion. You know, it's, does that make sense? It's a horrible comparison. I understand it's an animal, a cat. I'm just trying to like, you know, paint a picture here. So I could see like negligence and then something happened. But as far as theories with them involved, look, I'm open to hear anything. And this is free speech totally over here. I just, you know, I seen the guy Ryan Finds Truth still going on about this phone and her fishing hole. That doesn't make any sense to me because it doesn't matter if she threw the phone in a volcano, in the water. The police can get the data, people. The data is very, very important, right? I don't want to like, you know, ruin anybody's theory, but I want to see somebody get found. So you have to stick with facts. And a lot of things, a lot of theories come from idiots. Like personally, I don't believe anything Ernie Shell says. Like not anything. That guy's a compulsive liar, right? I don't believe it. I mean, he said fucking Trump and Ron DeSantis, and he's running for governor. They was running for the police. Bigfoot was. I mean, come on, people. Like, and then it's just this case is weird because I'm not saying. Look, I'm open to anything. I'm not saying they didn't do anything or they did do something. But what I am saying when it comes to YouTube is it's always been portrayed in a negative aspect. And some of the things said are true, right? Some of the things said are true, but I just don't trust a lot of people who have said a lot of things. I'm sorry, I don't trust Chris McDonough. If you're in this chat or you watch this replay or whatever, if you don't know that guy mentally tortured a little boy in an interrogation to confess to a murder that he did not commit on his sister using almost illegal tactics, then he got sued behind it, and there was a movie made behind it. If you don't know that, you should really do some research. But I can't trust somebody who that guy he was willing to have that little boy go to prison for life after his sister was murdered by a man. So he doesn't care about that family for anything. They already lost a daughter. I'm sorry, guys. I can't believe anything that guy says. Did he have video proof when he went there? Sure. The video doesn't lie, but it's crazy. I listen to these people. I've been in that house. I listen to these YouTubers tell a complete fabricated story. It's just not true. And again, I'm not being pro or whatever. To be honest, I don't know how healthy or good it is to get into a friendship or to get close to a parent in a missing child's case. It's a very weird topic. I say, I don't want to sound like I'm contradicting myself because I'm friends with other parents. It's touchy because you have to earn trust. And when you do that, it's hard not to, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? And YouTube is good because it provides stuff that the police don't get. These interviews and stuff, and all types of things can come good from YouTube. It's a touchy thing. Let me hit the comments. Yes, I saw a couple. I saw some color on the chat. So Butterfly, so glad you're doing well. Love you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Either me, CM is a fraud. I know, written in the stars. I know you know. I know you know. I've covered it so much. And it's Karma Queen. Thank you very much for that. $20 super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It makes you think that they was involved. I can understand that. There's a lot of things that are questionable on Donna Candus. I'm not here saying that they are, but I also like to stick to the facts, though. You know what I'm saying? And it's with a theory, it's hard because it's just somebody like their gut feeling and what they think. And I hear them all the time from subscribers talking. And when I hear the theories, some of them, they'll take you out there. Noelle was just telling me, repeating a theory of somebody she's been emailing with. And man, she was talking to me about 25 minutes. And I was like, holy shit. I was going with it. I'm trying to be way more open-minded. Okay. And that's just where I'm at right now.
It's nice to be able to talk and not have you shut everything down. Yeah, because she's right. If you didn't hear her, did you hear her? She said it's nice to talk and you didn't just shut it down. Because usually with theories, I will shut it down the second that the law applies. You know what I'm saying?
because we got to have facts, right? And I think people get mad at me about that. And it's not that I'm sticking up for them. Look, we need answers. I'm all for conspiracy theories. I'm all for a good theory because it's not that you're right and wrong. But with a theory, if you have one, it has to be within the law at some point. Not that's I said that wrong because taking a child or kidnapping a child or whatever someone's doing to a child is not within the law. But what I mean is with the theory, it has to make sense, right? And it's tough, it's tough. Who am I to say facts over feelings? That's true. They have lost real friends. I don't understand. Very weird, man. Very weird. And I'm not the only people. You got Diamonds told her. Diamonds right here told her. I was in Miss Daisy's chat. She shit on Miss Daisy. What's crazy is like, I don't get it. You know how much helping them and standing by them, sticking up for them. Do you think that's gained me subscribers or have I lost subscribers? Not lose, but I'm not going to gain any. I have my loyal supporters and people that know me. But, for the most part, if you ask about someone else on YouTube, it's a very negative look at them. It's crazy. And for Miss Daisy, it's the same. It's the same. With me looking into this thing, and as soon as I get it, I swear, we will go live. Hopefully, they will get within 2 days, babe.
What?
The autopsy?
I don't know.
I don't know. Whenever I get it, guys, we will review it. Did you lock her out?
I don't know.
But what was I saying?
I have no idea what anything is from.
I lost my track.
It doesn't say something.
She
Probably because
is
she was moseying behind me.
What do you feel about what Jenke said that Candus was worried about essay on the children? So that is a lie. That's for a whole different live. If I decide to open that jar. So
what's a lie? Jenke's didn't lie.
Rita, what do you feel about what Jenke said that Candus was worried about? So that's not a lie. So Jenke's is not lying. See, the thing is, I don't even know. I can't even understand. It's beyond YouTube. We some people that were close to them, we really helped them, like in real life, like really helped them. I got them, for example, I've got them connected with Connie. You guys know Cash Learning case. I've had Shay on my panel a million times. Shar on my panel a million times. She's a super advocate, right? Shar went to DC, and there's this big thing in Tennessee. Well, it was going about the DCF there. Shar I hooked them up with Don, Candus. Then Connie, who has something to do with a law degree, was able to get them on a lawsuit, okay, against the DCS. It's a massive class action, okay? Well, not really on. They applied for it. I don't know if I don't know if they're actual what is it? Not plaintiff.
You have to be motivated.
What's it called? I don't know if they're a petitioner. I don't know if they're actually on it, but the process of getting all the way on it with legal help, we did that. There's been CPS reports, what's on the screen right now, okay, that people were very worried about before CPS cleared them. Yeah, that's not a lie what she said. There's been a lot of things, man. A lot of things. People helped a lot, It's unreal. It's unreal. It's unreal. It blows my mind. Am I going to out it all tonight? No, this is just a quick live to clarify stuff. But if I could, it depends where we go, man. Depends. I just want to try to show behavior, guys. But the truth is important too. And what's on the screen is also very important. So look, we already talked about it. I'll just say it. I want to say this correctly. How do I even do that? There was some reports through CPS with SA. And literally, so I'm not the only YouTuber that knows this. There's a couple. There's two others. Well, there's probably more than that.
She told him more every time she drank it coming in.
Yeah. And when the CPS reports with that, I don't know if it was questioning. I personally never saw the CPS report. I never read it. But what I could tell you is when there was a freak out moment and somebody was texted the CPS reports, and they're a YouTuber. I'm very surprised it's never been outed. If they see this, they may say something. I don't know. But what was it, Noel? Exactly. Was it CPS questioning something? I forgot exactly what it was.
No, I'll talk to you about it.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's unmuted. All right. Think about it. I think about it. It's not really good to say for non-adults in the situation. Glenn Katie says you were good to them. What up, Trust Jesus? Damn, man, he's been Trust Jesus he's been a subscriber of mine since I had like 500 subs. Shout out to Trust Jesus. Awesome person. You know, I never talked to you on the phone. This dude talked to me. You talked to him before, right? Well, I never talked to you for years. I appreciate you, bro. You're the man. I hope you heard this. I think Candus is used to using people, and when she isn't getting any more out of you, she's gone. What's up, Touch of Class? How are you? Oh, by the way, if I didn't want to open them until I saw people on the live. It just wouldn't be right. I still have some cards to open. So if you could help me out, here's the names that I have still to open. I got Nikita. If Nikita's in chat, let me know. I got EAK Creations. I got Cat in the Shadows. And that's it. And no, Pussycat, Nikita, EAK Creations, Cat in the Shadows. If you're in the chat, please let me know. I have your cards. People aren't doing Summer any favors by not calling things for what they truly are, in my opinion. We just got to remember to keep Summer respected in the boys. It's true. Thank you, real Affliction. I appreciate it. Diamonds, are you beefing with Jenkins? What's going on with that? I saw some stuff. If the CPS records come out, somebody will be held accountable because those records are well. Here's the thing, though. You have to remember, they beat all their CPS stuff, and that was involved. What I'm talking about. I would tell you guys what it is, but unfortunately, it involves non-adults. So I don't think it's a good idea, and it's not going to do anything because even if I told you, you have to remember they've been cleared of everything, so it's pointless. But what I'm saying is, there have been situations where there have been a lot of situations and a lot of good people. Shitting on Daisy is crazy. That's crazy. Daisy's been very good to Candus. What was really hard to watch was Miss Christine. Miss Christine was very good to them, very fair. She spoke to them, known them for years, and the lady passes, and then you go and disrespect her by. It's just wild, man. It's a totally 180. It doesn't make any sense, but it's fine. We're gonna review behavior. White boy, what we have here. What that one say? White boy, it's no beef. I just respond. Yeah, I get you. I saw that. Please be mindful for the Welsh children, integrity in such case. So much matters. Everyone's yes. Of course. You were all good to her. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's not a problem. It's weird, very weird, but it is what it is. But guys, we will review the autopsy report. I would like to say it'll be the next live that I do. I don't know how long it'll be in transit. Okay. I would like to say don't count on this. 3 days, hopefully. But as soon as I get it, I will bring it to you guys. Also, I may reach out tomorrow and see if there is a way that I can get some type of PDF or, picture. I don't know. Damage goes with there's a PayPal. I don't have Cash App. There's a PayPal. What's that for? I don't understand. You see the comment, babe?
What? No.
Real affliction asking you about. I don't know.
No, I don't have.
I'm also not speaking for Daisy. She's her own person and her own creator. I'm just giving you my opinion, but it's you guys see it. You're not stupid. It's sad. Daisy's good Christian. She it's crazy. And like I said, Diamond's told her, you keep fucking around, the good people you have, you're gonna lose them, and that's exactly what she did. Literally what she did. Spending the money and not even all right. Yeah, exactly. Candus did this when Don went to jail. Yes. It's very weird. Very weird. She's mad about. She's jealous that Tim Mullins said happy birthday. Was it what birthday? She was jealous that Tim Mullins posted happy birthday on the Find Summer Wells page before she did. Who cares who's first? First off, you should have been first. Second off, you're the mom. Okay. So third off, like a lot of creators who could probably make you a quick video or something badass that would smoke anything Tim posted. This is the behavior. It's very weird. And there was a big fight about that. Okay. To me, that's very weird. I've lost people and I don't get mad like if they, remember them. I don't know people. It's weird, man. And there's just a lot of stuff. There's a lot of conversations I've had, and I'm just questioning a lot of stuff. I'm just telling y'all I don't know what I'm going to do, but you probably can believe. Listen, all I'm going to do is bring the truth. That's what I'm going to do. But before I do any of that stuff, we will review the autopsy report. It's very important to me. Moderator, find somebody that I know. And I just want to know. I want to know what happened to Dee Dee. And because I want to know, it's caused a big, weird whirlpool. Why? That's not normal. It's not normal. If it's not normal, right? It's just not normal. That's not normal. I mean, she would get mad. Yeah. And then, one time, one of these past lives, I'm live and she calls Noelle. What did she say, Noelle? What was like? What did she say?
You gotta give me more than that.
That one time she called when I was live, like
when you were talking about her.
Yeah, what'd she say?
She said that she was mad at you because of Don told her to be. Don said that.
That's right.
He said next time she's on YouTube to say "fuck white boy,"
and then she tries to.
You're as bad as everybody else.
So she tries to play these weird mind games. Let me tell you something. She said that she told Noelle that Don was mad at me and this and that, right? To try to stir something up. Like, I'm talking to the man. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I have my own personal conversations. She's starting to stir stuff up. Now, when I go up to Ben Hill, she is trying to tell Noelle that I'm what was it? That weird shit, remember?
You told Don a bunch of crap.
Yes, that I told Don all these bad things about Noelle, right? And then she did it vice versa, like trying to pit us against each other as we're visiting you. Like, me and Noelle have a good bond, man. That's my wife, right? We communicate. Do we fight? Sure. But like, we're like, that was weird. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Like, I'm not like a pillow talk dude. Like, I would never like tell Don or any other guy like anything that I have going on with Noelle. Maybe if it was serious, a really good friend of mine, I know for 20 years, maybe, but I'm not just going to be like, hey, let me lean on your shoulder and cry about the little bickering that I've been doing. Why would I do that? That's what she was trying to say, and then vice versa. How weird is that? That's weird behavior, people. This is weird behavior. So when I went to that hill, that time that it happened, me and Noelle talk, it's weird. And then I like crushed my teeth because here I am years later, all this weird whirlpool is going on, and you play the weird mind game again. No, I've seen this movie before. I've seen this one before. It didn't work the first time. It's like she forgets her lies. Very weird behavior. Very, very weird. It probably doesn't sound like it, but if you had to experience that, you would know what I'm saying. Thank you, Purple Flower. I have it, Kim. I don't know anything. Probably all types of stuff to stir. She was planning on leaving Don. She had planned to leave him for good 2 weeks before she left with Dee Dee. This is like, she's not like home and everything's going to be good. It's not my relationship, but I'm not a dummy. I've seen it for years now. She went to like, cool things down with Don, and she's going to dip out again. It's what she does, man. What she does. Anybody want to bet? What's up, Jankies?
He went to get
Thank you.
To stop talking to you, to shut everything up, and to try to save face.
So, somebody put a comment on the screen, Jenks, and I said that it was true. I'll try to go up here and find it. It was going to be pretty hard. It was a while ago. Hold on, let me find it. It was, give me a second there.
Do you believe or agree with what you said, or Jenky said about the essay thing about Candus?
Here we go. I found it. Wow. Okay. So, no, I'm sorry. That's not it. It was, give me a second here, Janky. Sorry about it. I'm scrolling, going up. Bam. Come on, where the hell's that? Bam, gotcha.
Anybody?
So
I don't have my phone. I'm writing. I have to write some stuff down. Just let them know that I'm not looking at it. If anyone's talking to me, just let me know, please.
she's got both of her hands, using both of her hands. So she don't have her phone on her right now. So if you're commenting,
I'm not ignoring. I'm
so,
just in the middle of a bunch of crap.
Jenkins, someone asked a question, and I agreed with what you said. I didn't watch your live. I don't know what you said, but as far as that comment goes, the dude, what's this comment? The dude, the asylum is live. What is this? We dare you or anyone here to get on panel. Anyone or are a coward, scared. Let's find out. We want all the smoke and drama. What a weirdo.
What the fuck is that?
What a weirdo. Here, I'm gonna drop the link for you. I'll roast your fucking ass. What a weirdo. You are in the wrong chat, dude. Here you go. Here's a link.
What is that?
There's my cowardness right there. Some weirdo.
What did it say?
Some weird shit. He's just trying to.
For fuck's sakes.
So if this guy hit the link, then he gets timed out.
It's easy to
actually
talk shit when you're hiding behind a fucking computer.
Actually, anything that has his channel with it, I want that deleted. Don't block him. But you're not coming in here promoting your fucking lame YouTube channel. Who's the coward? You came all the way to my live to invite me to some fucking
that guy
weenie boy live. Weirdo. Here, we're live now. Let's just get it done. Weirdo. What do you want to do? You want to measure dicks? You want to fight? You want an internet box? I'll beat you on everything. Promise you. Undefeated. Let's run it right here. Don't hold your breath with that, people. All right. Back to the chat. All right, man. So, yeah, this is a quick live, guys. Let me see if this guy, I'm going to give him a couple minutes to see if he hits a link, which is not going to happen. I would love to see what he looks like. He's probably like, he probably has the body of an athlete. He probably like is Brad Pittish, probably like a 9-inch dong. He's got it going on, pocket full of money, real buff chest and stuff. He's got tattoos, but not too many. Clean cut. He's like a real stud. We'll see when he hits a link. Yeah, it's a bunch of weirdos. That was straight. Let me come over here to promote my channel. Fucking weirdo. Weenie boy. Coward. Then he doesn't hit the link. Lips or Andrew. They would never hit the link. Oh, you know what I found? I would go through my old videos. I have the video where Andrew's crying and he quits YouTube. I'll post it. You know it's coming. But guys, look, this live is just to clear the confusion. I'm home now. Everything's gravy. I don't want to say the next live I'm going to do because something might happen that I cover. I don't know. But you'll see the scheduled live. Here, let me show you the thumbnail. When I'm about to go live, a lot of people call and stuff. People are calling the well. Where's he at? This and that, which is cool. I appreciate it, but it was scheduled. So it's going to be this live. When I get the autopsy in my hands, I will, I have to be able to show it to you guys because I'm not going to just tell you what you guys, there has to be receipts. And we'll dig into it. We'll ask questions. I don't know really where I'm going to go with the whole situation. 180. I don't like what happened. Very weird. It puts me in a weird spot. But what am I going to do? I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell behavior and discuss it with you guys, and we'll see what happens from there.
Another couple, do you want to give a hint? I don't know what that means.
So that live there, what, another couple, what? So you see that, yeah, I'm going, another couple, what happened, babe? The link dropped. for the weirdos. The link.
It says, you said another couple. Do you want to give a hint? I don't know what you said.
Another couple. You missed me. Yeah, trolls. You ain't gonna do. This is like you got to go to school to troll over here. You have to like go take a course. Like you're not gonna come in here. Where'd Brad Pitt go? I'm assured that you're like a stud. Show your face. I do. We could sword fight.
Who?
But yeah, guys, just a quick update on this stuff, man. So I'm probably gonna jump off here. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Just a quick clarification live out of the hospital, and the information is on the way. That I can assure you. And I also can assure you we will review it. We'll get to the bottom of the questions we're asking, and we'll probably go further than that and review a lot of stuff, whether it's myself or with my wife. And I will tell you a lot of things. And that's just where we're going to be. What will happen? I don't know. I think we can get some patterns of behavior maybe, and that's about it. So that's where we're at. All right, guys, I'm jumping off. I appreciate all of you, and I'm not going to open these cards that were given to me until I see you in chat, because I think it's the right way. All right, and I'll also pin the comment on the replay for you guys. Much respect, guys. I'm out. Find somewhere else. That is the goal. That is what we want. And everything else is kind of meaningless until the next one. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips. And in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.